Ashland Lane, if you said, Jane, you can have 2 shoes, I would say, okay, Lexi Marigold in the summer, Ashland Lane for the rest of the year and year round. But this is big news. I mean, 1,000 5-star reviews at QVC.com.
Amazing.
1,000,
yes,
okay?
Over 1,000.
Only day this month on 5 easy payments of pennies a day, $14.40. That means we are in the middle of the first week of September. It's September 4th. And I'm just going to put these side by side for a reason. So if you are looking to have a great way to get like 3 colors of these and bring them home, guys, do it now, because you're doing the only day all month, this goes away at the end of the day, that you can do $14.40 a month. I don't think they've ever been on 6 easy payments, and I don't know if they ever will be. So this might be the best easy pay that you ever see, and certainly the last and first and only day this month. Brown suede, put a 5 in front of it, and you just bought yourself an Italian shoe, slip-on shoe. That's the brown suede. Next to that, I put the brown leather so that you could see, you could own both browns and it would work. I love the navy suede. This is fairly new to our beautiful family. And then next to that, I put the navy pebble leather. Medium, wide, and a little old thing called narrow widths. Thank you, Amy. So all 3 widths. There's that beautiful pewter. If you're not really sure where to start, if you've never had a comfort shoe like this and you're kind of a fashionista, go there. Then we have tan. This is the only one that's that true on smooth leather, and I'm sorry, that smooth leather, Amy, makes me think that this should again be multiplied by 5.
100%.
If you were looking at a shoe, if you were shopping in Europe and you needed comfort, then we have it in the color of the season. We call it wine, but of course we all know that's that marsala, that color, and then classic black. I love these. If you go to my Facebook page, you see me at the happiest place in forever, wearing these with my Peter Pan costume. I could have worn anything. I was on my feet all day long and all night long, and I went very late. We closed the park. I pretty much danced home. I flew home with Tinkerbell. These shoes rock, and I don't just have them in the brown, and I advise you to get them in as many colors as possible.
It's so funny because I was just reading on our Facebook page, and this beautiful woman was saying, I'm going to that magical place in December. What do I recommend? And I was like, well, Jane Treacy wore these with her Peter Pan costume, and it worked really well. You know, the Ashland is really
and by
something.
the way, wore them all week long with my cute pants and my little
hoodies. You don't just have to be Peter Pan.
Although you can be if you want to.
But look how fabulous Michelle looks. It's again that kind of town and country look. We are a British brand. That is our heritage, and this looks so European, so smart, so understated elegance and effortless. She's just gone on a cute little striped top, a vest, and a skinny jean, and then bam, the Ashland Lane just adds something kind of unexpected and yet very tailored, very clean, and it's such a gorgeous silhouette. Like you said, this is one of our most popular outsoles. At Clark's, we name our shoes just like we name our children, so we give each shoe a name. That Ashland bottom is 1.25 inch low wedge, and then you have this great upper that you see on our women, on Jamie. Look how it just wraps around the foot. It's that asymmetrical overlay. It's a tumbled leather. On all the materials are a little bit different. If you're someone who's really hard on your shoes like I am, we had another caller who said she was in a wheelchair and she loves the tumbled leather because it really does add those scuffs and scrapes, and it hides them in this material.
And it's not, I love it because it's not a moccasin, and it's not just a classic slip-on, and it's not a Mary Jane. It kind of lives its own life in a very certain special place in your wardrobe. And we have, you know, some of the sizes are completely sold out, other ones are heading there, but narrow, medium, and wide. If your first color choice is sold out, have color choice 2, 3, and 4 behind it, because where do you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 choices in a combination of leathers, some suede, some pebbled, some smooth. And then I'll tell you, starting midnight West Coast tonight, for the entire month of September, if you say, I want to get that Ashland Lane shoe, you will not get 5 easy payments of $14.40. If it happens again in October, we'll make a big deal out of it, because it really is just that, it's that shoe that's like the way Lexi Marigold, my sandal, is in the summertime. It's that slip-on shoe I can count on to keep me going 12 hours a day, that looks absolutely adorable and you can get in multiple colors, and it doesn't look like, oh, I
know,
keep buying
so true.
the same shoe. Like, look at that. They could all live in your wardrobe
Very
and all
true.
be fabulous.
And the fact that we're bringing it to you in all these different widths so that you can really, really almost customize this to fit your own foot is really incredible.
Right. And broken in out of the box. So
Yes.
going on vacation to wherever. I mean, when people say, I've said this to you before, I'm going to Ireland, I'm going to Scotland. Ashland Lane,
Right.
Ashland Lane, just remember that. How about the bendables technology that's built in?
I mean, we take this for granted at Clark's, but when you slip into these shoes, they feel like your favorite shoe the second you get them home, because you have those external flex grooves that expand with every step. And at the same time, you have internal flex grooves that are compressing. I really have put this to the test. I have just put my bendables in my suitcase, went off to the south of France. My husband had a work conference, of course, of all the tough places I had to go in my life. The south of France was one of them, and I never had worn my bendables before, and I knew they'd fit incredible the second I put them on, and they truly did.
And this was your first shelfie ever with Dylan.
This really
It
is.
was. We
Jane
went to
came
her
over to our
apartment,
apartment.
yeah.
It was so exciting. I mean, I have the navy. I love it. I didn't have the options of the suede when I first got it, and both those suedes are actually water resistant. So maybe you're, you know, I heard it's footballs starting this Sunday. I'm like the most not know anything about sports person, but I know Lauren from Skechers is going off to see the game. To me, this is that perfect fall, going to the football games, you know, going out back to school with your little tights maybe and a cute little sweater dress. I just think the fact that it comes up so high on that instep and gives you so much coverage makes it so versatile.
And you know, over 1,800 have been ordered. We would love to say we're going to keep getting this back in and replenish all our colors and sizes. And as you can see from all the gray lights that are popping up, which means so sold out, we can't take a wait list, that really hasn't happened at this point. So find your size in whatever color, because they all work, honestly. You know, your fashion colors would be that beautiful wine, that marsala, and the pewter. To me, the rich are the suedes.
I love the
totally
suedes.
changes the shoe. If you love navy and you love brown, you could own both the navy suede and the navy leather and have two totally different feelings.
So true.
And you say, why would I want to do that? Because it's $14.40 a month on Easy Pay that's going away at the end of the day. So I'm going to whip through the colors, and then we're going to say hi to Nancy on the phone. So you've got your chocolate brown, that beautiful brown suede, or the brown pebble that almost has a little bit of a reddish undertone to it. So pretty. A navy suede or the navy pebble. The pewter, great way to get my fashionista girls in their first pair of comfortable shoes. Thank you. I think that if you want to look like you spent tons of money on your feet, then you get that beautiful smooth leather in the tan. The color of the year is marsala. There's your wine. And everybody needs this in classic black. So Nancy's on the line. Hi, Nancy. Welcome to one of the best-selling and happiest feet shoes you're going to find. How you doing tonight?
Just fine, thank you. How are you?
We're wonderful. Meet our Amy and our fabulous Ashland Lane.
Hi, Andy.
Hi. So what spoke to you about this shoe?
Well, I have one pair in wine, and I wore those, and I really love them. They really are nice on my feet, and I just got them out of the box and put them on. So I thought, well, I'll order me another pair in a different color.
Perfect.
And I ordered the pewter.
Yay! That's definitely one of the more dressier styles, so you'll definitely be able to dress that up and down. So what keeps you coming back to Clark's?
Well, because the shoes uphold real good. I have several pair of summer shoes in Clark's, and they uphold really well, and I can wear them, and they feel good on my feet.
That's it. That's the magic.
And I love that you wore them out of the box, Nancy. That was the best part of your conversation, that right out of the box, they work perfectly for you. Well, enjoy the new color. The pewter is definitely the sassiest of the bunch, and I think you're going to get a lot of wear out of it.
I think I will, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You know,
So 2,500 have been ordered. That's a lot. We're kind of busy, so automated ordering, QVC.com, app on your phone, and even something as down to the design detail is the hidden gore elastic right here. So this is going to stretch if you do have that higher instep. This is easily opened if you need to, and the inside just feels like
So
PJs
soft.
against your feet, and it's all padded. There's a wonderful memory foam on the inside, but this stretches too. So, I mean, these are all the built-in, I think, style accents that also, oh, by the way, make it so comfortable. And you guys are kind of known for this cool contrast stitching.
It's so true. We call it the hand of Clark's, and that's because it really is our signature. Not all of our shoes have it, but the ones that do just really highlight our beautiful British heritage. That contrast stitch, it pops. Here we see it on Michelle in the brown. This is the tumbled leather version, and you see just that slight sort of asymmetrical framework, that rounded off toe, that beautiful silver hardware. To me, that almost looks like jewelry. It looks like earrings that you'd wear. And then you have Jamie who's wearing it in the black. And again, this is that workhorse of a shoe. Maybe you're a teacher, you're on your feet all day long. Maybe you're in the banking industry. Maybe you are a real estate agent and you're going from house to house to house and you just can't wear a heel anymore. This is giving you so much pizzazz, so much life to your outfit. It's so much more than just a classic loafer, and it's so much more than a ballet flat. I love what you said, because it's really marrying all the styles that we love when it comes to a flat and giving it something so unique and so flattering on the foot.
I was at a little Panera place, you know, where you pick up lunch the other day, and a beautiful young lady came in, and she was probably like 8 months pregnant, and she had this little ballet flat on, and I was standing next to her, and her feet looked like they hurt, you know. It's been a long time, but I certainly remember that. And like, I embarrass my children when I go up to people and just start unsolicited talking to them about their shoes. And so I thought, oh, let the poor woman alone. She's tired and does not want to hear from me. But I thought, if she was only slipped into these, she would look just as cute. Her feet would have so much more support.
Yeah, and
she'd have that
feel
give.
so much
she'd
better.
feel better. So, I mean, I really feel like we all should walk around with a 224938 tattooed onto our wrists so we can say, you guys need the shoe. And, you know, you can make it as funky and upscale and European chic as you possibly can. You can make it as classic or as retro. I mean, it really is this chameleon shoe. The only thing that doesn't change is the fact that at the end of day tonight, that's midnight West Coast, there is no more 5 easy payment on this. So if you want to get that third or fourth or fifth color or buy this for your daughter or your mom, how about she's already called you and said, I'm walking so far across to the cafeteria, I'm not even eating because I'm so tired. Bill 2, ship 2 to college, right? Why not?
And I think, again, we get so many callers. We had someone earlier today that said their 19-year-old got the shoe and they were a grandmother. This is that super versatile style that goes from age to age. It's never going to go out of style. Look how beautiful this leather is. We wrapped that almost like a flap of leather, so it's really going to stay nice on your foot. But again, we incorporated the comfort feature because we have that little bungee, so it's never going to feel too snug. We also have that super soft sock lining, that great little extra bit of gore right on the side, all on the magical Ashland bottom that has that 1.25 inch low wedge, so it's giving you lots and lots of ground contact.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors, 3 widths, narrow, medium, and wide, and tons of sizes, even though a lot of them might have already sold out. So stay on the line, go to QVC.com. $72 is great for these shoes, but it's even better when it's the only day this month on 5 easy payments of $14.40, one of the best easy pays we'll ever see. We have a brand new, not only shoe, but the launch of a brand, as we've been so honored to be able to do throughout our history of shoe shopping with Jane. And then the last look of our today's special value from Alegria as our rare Friday night edition continues.